On June 6, 2024, a 911 caller gave reports of a family dispute. When police officers arrived, they speak with the female and male subject separately. The wife explains that the dispute occurred because her husband was upset about her helping her grown daughter too much. Let's see what happens next.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
What's going on?
So he's been drinking.
Uh-huh.
I went to go help my daughter to court today.
Yeah.
Help her file for child support.
Yeah.
Or just parenting fund. He got mad because he said that my daughter was overage, that I shouldn't help her, and that he was mad because I ended up helping her. So when I got home, he was drinking, and we got into an argument. He ends up calling his baby mama, and then he ends up getting very aggressive, so he pushes me, and then I end up getting hurt. So then he gets literally a knife from the drawer, and he cuts himself, and he's like, they're gonna take you in because you did it. I'm like, I didn't do nothing to you. You're the one that pushed me first. And he's the one that already has a domestic violence or some kind of case against him that's pending because of his attitude, his temper. He cannot control it.
Okay.
And so now he's so mad at me for everything, because it's been family dispute over family dispute, and I'm in the middle because he's my husband and I got my family, and he takes it out on me all the time. So now he's mad because I'm the one that should be always with him, but you know what, that's my daughter, and I'm going to support my daughter no matter what. And you could ask this pastor right here. He was the one that saw and heard us arguing before any of this. You could ask the pastor that he's always the aggressive one, not me. And I'm done with it. I'm so done with it.
Okay. So and he hit you in the, where did he hit you?
He pushed me. He pushed me
in the chest?
Yes.
We're inside the house?
Yes.
Okay. And so the argument started because
I went to court with my daughter.
The daughter he's saying is overage and he shouldn't be helping
Yes.
her. And then all day he's been drinking.
Yes.
You came back?
I came back from helping my daughter and filling out the paperwork.
How long ago did you come back?
I've been back for a while, but I've just been home because he's like, if you come home, you're just playing games, and I'm done with you playing games.
And then he was on the phone with his baby mama?
Yes, he was on the phone with his baby mama, and he was like, see, she's just a dumbass hoe. I'm just so done with it. He's like, I can find a better you. I'm his wife, and he's so disrespectful.
I'm sorry about that. What's your name?
Anymore. I want a divorce. My son wanted a divorce.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't help you out with that, okay? You know, but we are going to try to solve this issue as much as we can, okay? I understand you're emotional, going through a lot right now, and I'm sorry he's doing these things, okay?
I know.
How long have you guys been married for?
Just 3 years.
How long ago was it that he pushed you?
Just like seconds ago.
Seconds ago? Where exactly in the house was this happening?
I was in the kitchen, and then he was talking to his baby mama, and then I was telling him, go ahead and talk to whoever I don't give a He comes at me and he pushes me, and then I saw him reach into the drawer. I thought he was actually going to stab me with something, so I ran out of the house, and he ended up cutting himself with a knife, or I don't know what he did. And he's like, haha, they're going to come and get you.
Do you know what knife that was? Or is it like a little knife, big knife? Or?
It's probably a little knife.
You never saw it?
No, but I know what drawer it came from because I know what
Yeah, you know the house.
Yeah.
But you never saw him take out the knife. That's when you just ran out, because when you opened the door.
Well, he wasn't bleeding, and so I know when I saw him open up the drawer, he wasn't bleeding before.
Yeah.
When I was like, okay, well then I'm gonna call the cops. He's like, go ahead, I'm bleeding, so they're gonna come after you because now I'm bleeding. It's your fault. I'm like, I didn't even touch you.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't see him cut himself with a knife?
I saw him just open up the drawer.
And that's when you ran out.
Well, yeah, and that's when because I'm not going to trust nobody who's been under the fluids, who's acting aggressive, and could possibly hurt me No, I'm not gonna stick around.
So when you ran out, when did you see the blood on him? Where did you see the cut?
Just seconds ago, like I literally went from the kitchen into the front door, like walked from the front door, and he came from the kitchen into the front door, opens up the front door and says, haha, look at, I'm bleeding because of you. I was like, I didn't even touch you. But he's already got an open case on him for domestic freaking violence.
And where exactly did he push you at? On your body?
Yeah, right here. And
with one hand or two hands?
He pushed me with two hands, and because I almost fell, I grabbed something. So yeah, there's a mark right here and there's a mark right here.
Okay.
The police officer that interviewed the female subject decides to compare information with other officers.
Does it look like a cut?
It looks like nails.
It looks like a scratch.
So, and it makes sense because he says that. So what he says is that she's here, that they're kind of arguing throughout the day because she gets involved with her daughter's business a lot, and he's like, stay the out, like she's a grown-ass woman. She ends up leaving, and he says that they were drinking. Then she comes home, he's on the phone with his dad, and then his baby mama calls, and that he's talking on the phone with his baby moms, but that she doesn't like her, so she started causing issues, and he's like, what the I have a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old, like we're making it work.
Yeah.
And then that they start arguing, that there's a chair with the leaf blower. She throws the leaf blower off and then throws the chair, hits him in the face with the chair, and then that she rushes him. She's like, what are you gonna do to your and then he goes like that, and then she's like clawing at him.
10-14.
And she's like clawing at him, and that's where the cut's at. So he says he goes like that in defense, and that's where the cut's at. So it makes sense. They've been married 2.5 years.
That's what she said too.
What is she saying about the knife? Because he never mentions any knife.
So she's saying that they're in the kitchen. He opens a drawer, so he pushes her, and after he pushes her, he opens a drawer, and that's when she runs out toward the front door. He's drunk, doesn't want to cause issues, doesn't want to do something stupid, so she just runs out.
Has she been drinking too? I think so.
It kind of seems like talking and the way she stood up.
What's gonna be the determine? I mean, I think we have it enough already, but I think what's gonna conclude it for sure. Typher's on the phone with his baby mama, who supposedly was on the phone the entire incident, and the call log shows the length.
She's saying that the pastor also maybe was hustling. Like he was outside while they were screaming out.
This is the
because even when I hear she was doing this, and she was being kind.
So that doesn't really look like a knife. See how that's like
In the large?
That's a nail.
Yeah. I could check it on else too.
And it has more. Let me check his cut.
And I even heard just saying that.
And then right there, that's a cut. That one's straight. You see those two straight ones right there?
That's now. And because she's even saying like it kind of sounds like she knows she's scratched him, so that's why she's telling us that story. And she was like, "Why didn't you see it? I don't know what knife." Like, you know.
Let me get with Typher, see what Typher has to say.
I'm gonna check her nails to see if there's any blood or anything. Do you have any other injuries on you? Any other redness or scratches?
Just this, and then just this where he pushed me. He pushed me against the chair.
Oh, against the chair. Where did he throw any items? Or any other items thrown?
No, I didn't stick around for that.
Oh. And then see your hands again. See your.
Right here, and then just right here.
Okay. Can you flip your hands over? And so you never saw him cut himself?
I saw him grab into the drawer
The knife.
and I ran out because I thought he was gonna attack me.
Okay.
He's already got domestic violence against him. He already has an open case for something that he's already done that was.
What did he do in the past?
Just as open. He has court on August.
Yeah, but what did he do?
He rammed our car into one of my cousin's truck. Because he already has a history with them. So he's already got that charge against him. He's got another charge against him because he pulled a knife that he had in the car against the same cousin that he was going to stab him. I don't know, but he's got 3 felony charges against him.
Okay.
and he's going to court in August because of those charges. So obviously he's got something going on with him that he can't control his temper, or he can't control whatever is going on in his mind, that he feels that he has to get physical.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. So we did question him about a few things regarding what you told us. You know, because his story, because his story doesn't really line up either. What you're telling us. So
Of
we've been
course
questioning,
not.
right? Because you don't know that.
Of
But
course.
I do have a few questions for you.
You
as
can ask the church guy.
the pastor. Yeah, he saw it.
He was outside when you were arguing. He sees all the time how he's always being the aggressive one.
Yeah, we'll talk to him in a moment. I have to ask you a few questions, okay? So I'm just gonna read you something. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the
So
court
you're
of
gonna
law.
arrest me?
I'm not arresting you
Why would you read those to me then?
because you're not free to leave, and I'm asking you
Oh,
questions. The only reason it's not like movies where you engage your Miranda rights means you're arrested.
I
No.
was like, I didn't do anything.
No, people will have it wrong. So when I mean random rights, it's because people are detained, and I'm going to ask
Okay.
a series of incriminating questions, right? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights? Have I explained them to you?
Yeah.
Having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions? Are you willing to answer my questions? Having these rights in mind? So look, I understand you're saying that he grabbed a knife and all that, cut himself, like he came out with the blood. The thing is, we're looking at the scratch and the cut, and it looks like a scratch.
Yeah. Because I told him a story. This was years ago. I was in a relationship with one of my ex boyfriends.
Uh-huh.
Same thing happened where we were arguing. He was on probation. He ended up scratching himself, or if something happened where he ended up having a scratch. I had nothing. They ended up taking me to jail because he had a scratch. I had no evidence showing that I was hurt.
Yeah.
But the next day I was bruised, because bruises don't show
Yeah.
until the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the one that had the scratch. So he used the same story so that he could say, oh, it's you that did it. So that's why he got the knife, or that's why he scratched himself, so that he could say, oh, well, now you're going to jail.
Oh, cool. All right. And then he has another scratch in his forearm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're saying that's the same thing?
It's self-defense. He threw me.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed whatever he threw with the chair that was in front of me, and I moved it, and I threw it back at him.
Uh-huh.
So if he grabbed the chair and it hit him, then yeah.
Okay. And you never tried in self-defense scratching him off or
No.
anything like that?
I left the house.
You never tried attacking him while scratching him?
No, I left the house. He was on the phone with his or his baby mama.
At any point, did you throw any items like
No.
furniture and all that?
No.
No?
The only thing I threw was when he threw me, there was a chair, I threw it back at him.
And that's the one you're saying was in
Yes.
self-defense?
Mm-hmm.
And that hit him?
It must have, if he's the one that grabbed the chair, and if the corner of the chair grabbed him, but
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. But at no other point did you scratch him, do anything?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else I'm missing in the story? Anything else he did to you?
other than him just being aggressive because he's been drinking, he talked to his baby mama saying that I can find better than you.
Mm-hmm. That's it? Okay.
Get the my house. Oh, as
Okay. I'm sorry about that again with what's going on with him and his baby mama.
and then he's over here. Oh, she's gonna come up. Ask you, ass.
He was telling that to her?
Yes.
Alright. Just give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. I asked him about the other scratching for him. She's saying that she did throw a chair at self-defense. She was pushed to the ground. Alright, and then... Yeah, so she's saying that she did throw it.
Well, he's got redness in his face. He's like, I got hit with the chair.
So yeah, she admitted to that. Sure.
So
Doesn't sound like
I,
self-defense.
what Typher was saying was that when he looked at the phone, it was already at 25 minutes, which matches with the timeline. They were already arguing. Once they argued already, that she sounded far away, and then all of a sudden she sounded like she was real close, and then that she heard yelling about a scratch, and then phone disconnected. She calls back, sounds like they're arguing again. She's screaming, cussing, and then there's mention of a chair, but she doesn't know what happens with the chair. I think she's I think she's fine.
Yeah, he's got the scratch stuff. I didn't see the face, but I saw the.
She's got redness on her chest, but you said she was rubbing herself.
Yeah, even
When you ask like, do you have injuries? She like went like that, up a little bit more. And the way like the angle it is, like if you're pushing something, it's not gonna be that angle.
And it wouldn't be that much.
Especially
just
two
the
hands.
foot.
Especially if it was two hands. That's why I asked her with one hand, two hands. Because it looks like one hand if she was pushed. But she's seen two.
Alright, let's go. 15 this chick.
Alright, man. Go ahead and stand up, please.
So you're gonna arrest me
Yes, ma'am.
because he has blood.
Go.
Why would you guys arrest me?
So we developed probable cause after speaking with all the parties and speaking with somebody else. That was the problem.
You didn't even ask the pastor across the way.
That was a determination that was made now.
Okay, but what was the termination? I don't understand. I don't understand. Because he has
I'm
blood?
sorry.
Because he has blood?
No, ma'am.
But then what was the reason?
So we determined that you're the dominant aggressor in the situation.
How am I the dominant aggressor? Can you answer that?
It'll all be on your phone, but I don't have to explain. We don't have to explain anything to you right on this side of the road, okay? You'll have your day in court like anybody else. You can just take it to my unit, bro.
I
We're
don't
just parts.
understand. I don't understand why you guys are taking me when he's the one that cut himself.
Just take a seat. We're gonna get you units though.
Where's he going?
To get my unit.
Yeah, but I didn't cut myself. That's the thing.
It's okay, man. We'll explain everything further.
You're,
We're gonna close the door.
You're
right
choosing a side.
Now. We're not choosing a side. It's like Officer Hernandez here told you. He was determined that he was the dominant aggressor.
Oh.
Based on his scratches, it doesn't look like he's scratched.
The female suspect was charged with battery on a household member and was taken to jail. Comment below and let us know how you think officers handled this situation. Thanks for watching Blue Crime TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more videos.